So I am feeling so compelled to make a video right now about what's going on in the world right now and how do we save the world. Seriously, because this is what it's resulting to. There's all this stuff with Michael Brown, this young man who got shot down in the street, got shot 8 to 10 times. For what? You're unarmed. Shot for no reason, basically, essentially. What did he do, run? He said something that the officer didn't want to hear. You know, and then we have wars going on overseas, you know, because of differences in behavior and thoughts and appearance. We are going to war because of someone's ideals. What sense does that make? People don't realize that the human race, everybody is different, man. You know, everybody is different, and we have to learn to accept our differences. Because there's always going to be differences, and we've gotten together. We've marched in the past. We've prayed. We've done so many things. We've come together in so many different ways. But what was the primary motivator behind this? It was the hatred for the different mindsets that were oppressing us. It was the hatred. It was the hatred for this. It was the hatred for that. Well, have we tried love yet? Seriously, this is a serious question. Have we tried love yet? Where I see the videos of people every single day. I see new fights on Facebook. I see people cracking each other then running. What is that about? And it doesn't even matter race, because you can't say it's racism, because I see nothing but young black kids fighting. I see, you know, interracial fights. I see white on white fights. It doesn't matter the race, people. It's all about what we think, what is going on in our heads that is causing all this anger and hatred towards each other. We're mad at the government, but we're killing each other. We're mad at the police officers, but we're killing each other. What sense does this make? So this is why I asked, have we tried love yet? Because apparently it's not love in our hearts to begin with. If we want to live in a happy world, if we all want to live in peace, that's what we want, right? We want peace. What happened to that young man in Ferguson, you know, less than 10 miles from my home? What happened to that young man was not a thing of peace. It was a thing of hatred. It was a thing of anger, ignorance, stupidity. Have we tried the counterparts? Have we tried the opposites of all of those things yet? No, we have not. Darkness can't drive out darkness, people. Only light can do that. Hatred can't drive out hatred. Only love can do that. Who said that? Martin Luther King Jr. said that. And look what he's accomplished with that philosophy. And we forgot about that philosophy. And instead of loving each other, we began to hate each other. Calling each other niggas and fighting for no reason. For no reason, because of a subtle difference in each other's opinions. There's always going to be differences. So how are we going to handle our differences, people? Are we going to accept them? Or are we going to continue to fight and war about them? Because if we are, then guess what? The world is going to go to a place of extreme hatred. And I don't think anybody wants that. I think we want to live our lives. I think we want to experience life to the fullest. There's human beings, we have so much potential. There's so much potential within each and every one of us. Seriously, we've barely left the planet. And there's so much to be explored. But we're going to kill ourselves off before we can even explore the rest of the world, the universe. Think big, people. Because there's so much to us. Why are we fighting and killing each other? There's no point. There are always going to be differences. As long as I have different parents than you, as long as I grew up in a different neighborhood than you, as long as I speak a different language than you, there are going to be differences. It doesn't matter if you're black, if you're white, if you're Latina, Hispanic, if you're Arabic. It doesn't matter if you're Christian, if you're Jewish, if you're Muslim, if you're Buddhist. It doesn't matter what you are. You have a heart beating in your chest, a brain that is ticking. You are a human being. We all feel the same love. We all get angry. We all get happy. We all get sad. It doesn't matter what skin color it is. As long as there's different cultures, as long as there's money circulating this environment, this earth, there are going to be differences. So how are we going to handle them, people? Are we going to continue to war? Are we going to continue to fight? Or are we going to put down our fists? Are we going to put down guns and love each other? Seriously. And how absurd it is for you to walk up to a random person and tell them you love them, and they look at you like you're crazy. How absurd that is. How crazy it is. If I want them to say they hate you, that they're going to give you the same reaction that they gave you if you said you love them. What sense does that make? Go tell somebody that you love them, that you don't know. I am so serious. Go tell somebody that you don't know that you love them. That's the only thing that's going to fix this. It's the only thing that's going to fix this. Spread the love. Spread love and peace. Yeah, I'm angry about this too. But it's what I choose to do with this anger. I'm making a video. And I am trying to excite love instead of hatred. Because that's what everybody wants to do. But in the past, it's proven not to work. This is a world of two-ness, people. We're either going to go to a world of hatred or a world of love. And I'd much rather live in a world of love. So let's figure out what we're going to do. Fighting, screaming, shouting, chanting, popping off guns in the air is not going to solve anything. Fighting the police is not going to solve anything. It wasn't the whole police station that shot that boy. It was one crooked cop. Let's figure out what we're gonna do, people. We have options. We can change the world for the better. We can. But are we going to choose to?